Let's all acknowledge that no one is responsible for type 1 diabetes. I'm not to be blamed for my diabetes, you're not to be blamed for your diabetes. You can hide it if you want to, you can show it off if you want to, this is a personal preference. But one thing you shouldn't do is to be embarrassed of it. In fact, if anything, you should be proud of living your life, doing your sport, doing your studies, doing your work, doing your daily activities while having diabetes, knowing what you are going through, that you're putting in so much more work than others, yet you are achieving just like or more than these people. We all know that diabetes is a condition that requires your attention all of the time. This puts you one step ahead of everyone else. Let me tell you a short story that might change your thinking about diabetes. I'm a bodybuilder, I compete. And believe it or not, one of the reasons that I actually compete in bodybuilding is because I have diabetes. I always wanted to show people that diabetes is not an obstacle, but by doing so, I had to represent myself in a way. So I decided that I am gonna compete in bodybuilding, telling everyone that I have diabetes by showing them, the sensors that I wear. I wear like insulin pumps in my core and stuff like that. And as you see in these pictures. Not just on stage that I want to show people, even in real life. Every time I walk into a gym, I like to wear a sleeveless top, show my the gadgets that I have in my arms. I like showing it off. I like to get people to ask me about what these stuff are, and then tell them, well, I have type 1 diabetes. And then they get shocked. They're like, wow, how can you achieve that, physique having type 1 diabetes? I thought people with diabetes are just obese. That's what I'm trying to do, trying to change that mentality. But also, I want people to appreciate and respect what I'm going through to reach where I am right now, or what I'm gonna go to. So I want you to do the same, exactly the same, be proud of your diabetes. So when you achieve something, just think that you've achieved this, having a condition that needs all your attention all the time. It's a 24/7 job that not a lot of people are aware of, but you are. So you're doing this while you're dealing with diabetes. Therefore, you are one step ahead. You're in a better position than others. You're working harder. So therefore, you shouldn't be embarrassed. You should be proud. This is a picture of me whenever I win a competition, and I won pretty much all the competitions that I've been to, except one I finished as a runner-up. I put my insulin pen in the trophy. A lot of people will call it showing off, and I will actually agree with them. I am showing off. I am showing off my diabetes. I want the judges and the spectators and everyone that is looking at me to know that I just won this competition over others that don't have diabetes while I have diabetes. So yeah, I hope this story kind of changed, slightly how you think about your condition. Being embarrassed is not an option. As I said, you can hide it, nothing wrong with that. Maybe you just don't want the attention. You don't want people talking to you about it. You don't want people asking you, no problem. But you should never be embarrassed of a condition that you're not responsible for, and that you are, I wouldn't say struggling daily, but you are dealing with daily to try to achieve the better version of you.